Hey guys, this week in goals, the latest patch made the goalkeepers too OP. The fidget spinning became the new meta, and the new formations that were dropped are very cool additions to the game. A new 5v5 game mode is coming to goals very soon. And this time around, I have some interesting RTG updates. Let's get into Goals Weekly. So, patch 10105 is the latest patch that dropped in goals. This one that I'm highlighting in blue, they increased the agility and the responsiveness of the directional cuts of the dribbler. This change is the one that introduced the fidget spinning meta. However, I see this as a positive change only. The reason is if a player has the natural style of fidget spinning, he or she should have the freedom of expression to express that on the virtual pitch. But there should be consequences for it. That's where the game is lacking now. There is no defensive mechanic to stop fidget spinning at this time. I think that is the problem, in my opinion. The perfect counter to this would be to have high agility and jockeying speed for the manually controlled defender. That would discourage the fidget spinners organically, and it will also create a skill-based contest between the dribbler and the defender rather than just nerfing the dribbling ability itself. If we produce a counter to it, that will give tools to the defender to implement a skill to stop that. That will be a skill versus skill contest instead of just nerfing features here. Next up is the new formations that they introduced and the new center forward position. So what you see on the screen right now is 4-2-1-3 formation, which is the new formation that's been added. In addition to new formations, let me show you a couple of other new formations. Here, 4-1-2-1-2 wide is one of the ones they added newly, and there is 4-2-3-1 wide, very interesting one for defensive players. And a few more. I think this is a new one. 4-3-3 build up with center forward position. The OG prime Barcelona formation with Messi as center forward in the middle. Yeah. In addition to that, they introduced player roles. Right off the back, the first thing I noticed, tried, and realized is the poacher role. It appears to be very, very OP for strikers. They always play on the shoulder of the defense. And looking to pierce that defensive line with their run. Yeah, if you haven't tried it, please make sure you do try. This is very, very OP right now. For center forwards, they have three roles at this time. Deep lying forward, false line is kind of the same. I do not want my forwards to drop to receive, pass, and play make. I want them to attack the defenders. So I have them on channel forward. So as the description says, channel forward, they will operate in between the fullback and the center back. So it's a perfect position for a wide center forward. And for CDMs, there is a new role available as well, which is a deep lying playmaker. I have one of my CDMs as defensive midfielder and the other is a deep lying playmaker. It works well for me. It's a good balance. And for attacking midfielders, there is a role called second striker, which is newly introduced, which appears to be a more attacking role for this position. So I want my Dino to involve in a little bit of playmaking, drop deep and receive the ball and then dribble up the field. So I do not want him to hold hand with my poacher striker and stay up front. So that's the reason I have him on balanced. I haven't tried the second striker yet. So there's a lot of roles I'm yet to try. But the immediate thing that impressed me is the poacher role. So yeah, I definitely want to highlight that. Oh, I almost forgot. They introduced this new category called positioning of the players. The default for this particular formation is free, which is very drastic. I tried this, it worked for me, but on hindsight, it appears to be very drastic. Like the player will switch positions seamlessly and without any restrictions. Even my center forward at one point were playing striker, and my striker became a CDM and center. Like they shuffle all over the pitch, which sounds crazy. If you have a team that has good ball playing ability from top down, I think it would be good to have this. It's very dynamic, but it's kind of drastic in my eyes. I usually play limited with some restrictions. They will try to maintain that defensive structure or the structure of the formation as much as possible. Yeah, so that's what I'm rolling with now. I play limited. But there are more options to try. Yeah, there's all these new additions, formations, roles, and positions in the game makes things real interesting and a lot of elements to try out. So yeah, good fun. So the next two changes that we're going to talk about is the power shot buff and the goalkeeper updates. This change is the one that people are not happy about mostly. The power shot buff is fine. They increase the accuracy of the power shot from a certain range, a medium to long range. That is fine. But the problem arose when with this change right here, the goalkeeper change, where they improved some saves that goalkeepers can make. This apparently increased the goalkeeper saves in a particular angled shots, which is a crossbody shots, and like you beat the whole defensive line 1v1 with a goalkeeper from inside the box. From little bit of an angle with a crossbody shot, it's not going in. The goalkeepers are consistently saving it. So it's pretty drastic nerf. But yeah, they absolutely need to nerf the crossbody shots, or in other words, the goalkeeper buff. They need to nerf the goalkeeper buff that they did. Okay, on to Developers Watch. There is a 5v5 game mode that is coming up for playtesting by the community on August 7th. It's going to be available for playtesting between August 7 and August 9. The full release is going to be available in September, supposedly, by the look of it. Let's wait and see. There are some interesting RTG updates. I have been grinding ranked recently and I got to a decent rank. For a casual player like me that is running an RTG journey, this is a milestone. A lot of times, players, when they call a journey RTG, what is the end goal? What is considered as glory in a road to glory journey? There has to be a realistic milestone. Some kind of accolades needs to be collected or in that journey to call that a glorified journey. So this, I consider this as one of the milestones. For a casual player like me, this is definitely a milestone. I reached a decent SR in the past couple of days, and I'm sitting at what is it, 1839? So I think I am sitting at there, 283 um, in the world. I mean, I'm giving a pat on my own shoulder now, but this is definitely a big milestone and an achievement to celebrate in the channel for sure. Also in KO, I had the best run till date. I reached KO, but I lost the first game in KO. But this is the first time I'm reaching KO, so it was a good week overall for the RTG journey. Alright guys, that's it for this week. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, support the small goals community that we have. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.